So kia ora friends, I'm Carmel and I'm going live today and for the next 55 days at 12 p.m. New Zealand time to speak about manifesting, to up your powers and to dispel a few myths. And I'm going topic by topic, and the topics are indicated each day with a little post in the morning from us. So today's topic is manifesting is with sharing, and this is it's a really important part of manifesting, and there are 3 points. One is around the exchange or the sharing, the second is around you and your inner power, and the third is sharing or allowing and with the universe. So that's the reciprocity that occurs when you allow with the universe. So first point, a lot of people look at sharing from a very limited physical perspective. You can give a dollar bill to someone, or you can receive a dollar bill, you can receive your paycheck from work. So that's how most people see it, as transactional and as physical. But in reality, it's actually a process of sharing energy, and that energy is the non-physical and the physical, and it is based on the stream of reciprocity. And the reciprocity is really the alignment of the thoughts and the feelings, which are how we bring energy into form, with the greater non-physical which forms it, and that is the reciprocity. There's this natural relationship between matter, the secret life of matter, and the non-physical core. And if you're beginning to looking at me thinking, what is this non-physical core? Well, just an example is in your cells. So if you take a cell, only less than 1%, I think, is matter, the nuclei, the parts of the cell. The rest, 99.9999%, is space. So that is the energetic fabric of the universe in your cells, but it's also around everything. So that's what I refer to as the 99%, and that is what we create with. So the first thing is that sharing in the manifesting context is reciprocity, and is understanding that reciprocity in this context is the physical and the non-physical. Okay, so the second point really around sharing, which I don't think people really understand, and again it comes back to this belief that everything is physical, is the exchange of it is the interplay between in you as the manifester with your non-physical, wider, larger, broader, eternally pure positive core. And you have all these parts to you which are not tangible, which you know anyway. I mean, most people will accept that thoughts and feelings are definitely non-tangible. So you have this running stream, 50,000 thoughts a day. So the first place where this sharing really occurs is between you and you. So that's the you that's showing up and listening to me, and the you that is everything that is non-physical about yourself, your soul, your spirit, same thing. Your moods, your feelings, all of that is based around, is your non-physical part. And so to manifest with more success, that is more of what you want, it's really about building inner states within you that access that broader capacity, that broader non-physical. And the way that it's always elevated states, because that's the universe's tide, pure positivity, and the way that you create those inner states is really by understanding how you work inside. And there are lots of different ways that you can do that. There are lots of practices, and meditation is one of the best ways to make this work, where you actually get to physically create states within yourself. And also you get to deal with your limiting beliefs, because everybody has these. Most of them are formed from 0 to 7, and they are essentially, they create this resonance or this vibration within you that attracts the sharing of the non-physical with you. So that's what I mean by manifesting by default. If you have programs unchecked from 0 to 7 years that are self-limiting, non-worthy, non-accepting, around security, any of those key core beliefs that get created in your childhood and that are limiting. If you don't get rid of those, then you're essentially, it doesn't matter what you think with your mind, you've got this resonance which is the exchange for you. So how do you deal with limiting beliefs? Well, one of the reasons why I became a hypnotist was because you can easily deal with them with a really simple natural hypnosis practice. It's a bit like a guided meditation, but you do it yourself, and you're really just coming in and checking every time something shows up when you're trying to manifest. So say you're trying to manifest a house, and for you, you see the resistance as opposed to the expansion. You see the house market prices being really high, lack of availability of houses, whatever. You build all this resistance. So the process, there can be you could have a limiting block from your childhood, which is actually getting in the way. And it's actually, when you get into this daily practice, I say twice daily actually, you actually begin to realise how easy it is to get inside and do this sort of shifting and changing with these states and to get hold of these limiting beliefs. You just say around the house, why do I have a block around a house? And that will pretty much take you should be able to just do it with just your normal thinking power. You should be able to find the time, or the time in your childhood where having a house was difficult, or there were issues around money or finances. So go back and look at those and just have this practice where you go in and shift out these limiting beliefs. Just get rid of them. It's super easy to do it, but you have to practice it and you have to work in a different way and get within. Okay, third point, and probably the most important, the reciprocity that people don't understand with the universe is that the universe, or the field of intelligence, or source, or all it is the 99% in our physical world, and us, we're the 1%. So there's an enormous amount of reciprocity, and that's really just by you allowing yourself to be positive in your thoughts and to focus on those things that please you. Easier said than done though, particularly if you've got those unconscious beliefs that come from your childhood, which are creating powerful vibrations, and you haven't dealt with those. So the issue with the issue with really understanding that 99% is knowing really that you have to integrate it, and the way to integrate it is by finding the things that make you happy, and by doing your work and with your natural hypnosis or your meditation to get rid of your limiting beliefs, so you can clear the tank for more positivity. And this is a really interesting fact. Out of, most people think between 12,000 and 50,000 thoughts a day, and 80% of them are negatives. And that negative is just fear of the future, fear of the past, comparison, judgment, lack. And if you think about your thinking, your version of whether it's 30,000 or 50,000, just if you think about the number of thoughts that are consumed around this very physically orientated fear, lack, doubt, comparison and blame. So that is part of the reason for doing the work. But then there's a significant amount of allowing that has to occur, and that allowing gets easier the more you focus on this realm of manifesting and the more you practice it. But you just have to continually remind yourself that what you think you know and what you are feeling in this moment, or where you're focused in this moment, is surrounded by unlimited opportunities and solutions and possibilities and perspectives. And you have to allow that to be present, which means you have to stop thinking you know the answers, and you have to listen and build that inner tide to listen with. So that's a lot on the topic of sharing. I've shared a lot. And I'd just like to invite you to head over to our website, Manifestors Unite. So there's lots of links on this page. And we are recruiting members. So if you're interested in becoming a member and knowing more about manifesting, come and join us. Thanks for listening. See ya.